to this now. The heavens will open in KwaZulu-Natal. The provincial government has sent out an alert urging the public to get to safe areas ahead of the heavy downpours and thunderstorms today. Severe lightning, hail and strong wind is likely to also be damaging for the communities there. At least 2 people have died and 18 injured following the inclement weather in the province. ENCA's Mawande Keswa is at the Joint Operations Center in Hanover in KZN. Mawande, good morning to you. So sad news. 2 people have died already as a result of the tornado. Talk to us about what the provincial government is doing in the interim to try and help affected residents.
Well, what has been done thus far is providing temporary shelter for those that have been affected. I understand that there are over 400 people as well as over 200 houses that were damaged in New Hanover. And many of those residents last night received materials such as blankets, they received sponges, they received food, among other things, just to ensure that they receive prompt aid in the interim. And these are just short-term measures to ensure that residents do have roofs over their heads, as many of their houses' roofs were blown away. Now, it's a sound of corrugated iron all over. You may be able to hear the banging sound. The Provincial Executive Committee did meet as well yesterday to discuss the recent events, and they estimate that since October there have been 14 fatalities, excluding the ones here in New Hanover, and they also estimate that at least 784 households have been affected since, the rainy season or the rainy weather came through to KZN, and in many of those areas that weather did become severe. So the Provincial Executive Committee met and they released those figures, also saying that they are also going to update those numbers as they exclude New Hanover. Coming back to New Hanover, there are at least 18 people who have been injured, and at this moment in time we can confirm 2 deaths resulting from that tornado. If I may just ask my colleague Bonga to show you in the horizon there, you may see a sea of corrugated iron roof sheets which are used for many of the houses in this area. It's already windy, it had been raining, there was some thunder and lightning earlier on, and it would seem that that will be the order of the day. Muddy roads here, there isn't any tar, however it is a road that is used by vehicles, but because of the mud it is quite slippery. So the weather at this moment in time is not looking very peachy. Maybe you can also get some experts there to speak on this. What we did notice, we were being circled by a dark cloud that was moving in and around in a circular motion. At this moment in time it seems to have stopped, but perhaps it may be something to look at and maybe get some experts to speak on in terms of what does this mean, what can be expected, because I spoke to one of the locals and he told me that the direction in which this cloud came from is the exact same direction that the clouds came from on the day of the tornado. They came from the Albert Falls side, which is to my left, and it came in a circular motion and it met with another cloud, and that's when that swirling movement started to begin. And he says the movement that he was seeing with us is similar to that movement that started that whole tornado.
All right, Mawande Keswa, thank you very much for that comprehensive update. And of course, as you mentioned, people have been warned to be on alert as more heavy rains are expected. Still to come.